This man was parked on private property when an officer suddenly walked up, claiming his car had illegal equipment. With no proof he came off a public road, the officer still demanded ID. The man refused, and that's when the officer got trigger and threatened him with arrest. What happens next is pure power tripping.
What do you want?
You gotta get this tent stuff off of this.
I'm on private property, man. What are you fucking harassing me for?
You got here by coming.
This isn't public property.
You need to write you a ticket for this stuff?
How are you going to? I'm on private property.
Because I can easily get to say that you came in off the street. I can pull the video to show you came in off the street.
Okay.
I don't need that. This was going to be a friendly. I was just going to give you a friendly.
So how are you trying to initiate a traffic stop when I am stopped at a gas station? You have no articulable suspicion of me even being on the roadway, bro. You're on some bullshit.
To make it happy, I'll wait till you pull it. I'll pull you out here on the street.
That's cool.
So
Good.
Do it right now. I can pull video to show you came in on.
Good. Do that.
But to make it easier, so I don't have to go through all that. I'll just wait for you.
That's because you got nothing better to do, huh? Watch this.
You're just gonna sit here and wait. Then we're doing it right here.
We're not doing anything.
Yeah, we are. Otherwise, I'll just tow you out of here. You're on private property. They don't want your vehicle sitting here.
Yeah, that's funny because have you asked them that? No, you're just making that shit up. I come here every day on my lunch break, so you're just on some bullshit. All you're doing is making some shit up.
You told me you come here every day on your lunch break. Obviously, you came here on your lunch break. You got here by the highway. Give me a driver's license.
This is not a.
Give me a driver's
This
license.
isn't a traffic stop.
Order. You're about to go to jail.
I want your superior to come here then.
You're about to go to jail.
How? For what?
For failed to obey a lawful order.
How is this a lawful order? That's what I want to know. How is this? How is this a lawful?
Right now.
For what?
Driver's license. Lights, any auxiliary lights over 40.
So you come here to get gas. I'm sitting here minding my own business, having a conversation with my life. I haven't even got my lunch yet. I haven't even gone inside. And this is the kind of shit you're on.
Yeah. Honestly, this was going to be a friendly just, hey, get the tip.
But it's not. You come pounding on my fucking window when I'm in the middle of a conversation.
I never pounded on your window. I knocked on your window because you were
For what? For what? You have no reason to do any of this. Now, what I want you to get a superior here. I want you to get a superior here. How can you detain me for a traffic stop when I'm not in traffic? I'm sitting here on private property.
Because you're driving with illegal equipment on the highway.
You didn't see me drive anywhere.
Give me a driver's license.
You didn't see me drive. You're not going to get the footage from these people.
Yeah, I would.
No, so you would need to subpoena them.
No, I don't.
Okay.
We do it all the time.
You would need to subpoena them.
Give me a driver's license.
I want you to get like a sheriff or something here because this is you are so far beyond.
No, I'm not.
How so?
Give me a driver's license.
How do you? I will if you threaten to arrest me under the direct because you have no articulable suspicion of me committing any crime. I'm sitting here in a vehicle on private property.
Yeah, you're in a gas station. How'd you get here?
What?
You've been sitting here all night, all day?
Doesn't matter how I got here. You didn't see anything. You just come up to me banging on my window.
I didn't bang on your window.
So now that you've admitted that. Now that you have admitted that on camera, are you threatening to arrest me if I don't give you my ID?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because by law, when you're being detained by a law enforcement
How are you? This is an illegal detainment. This is an illegal detainment. You can't just pull up on me. I'm sitting at a private gas station. This dude doesn't even have emergency lights going on his vehicle or anything. This dude touching my truck. He doesn't even have emergency lights activated. Literally sitting at a holiday gas station minding my own fucking business. And this cocksucker comes up out of nowhere.
This could have been easily solved by just rolling down your window and having a nice conversation with me.
Okay, so what you're saying is you did, hey asshole, so what you're saying, you did this because I didn't talk to you. Thank you for making sure I got that on camera too, you.
The officer approached this man while he was parked on private property, claiming his vehicle had illegal equipment. But under Texas transportation law, a driver is only required to provide ID when operating a vehicle on a public road and being lawfully stopped. The officer had no evidence the man had recently driven on a public road, only assumptions. Despite this, he demanded ID and escalated the situation without any legal basis. He even argued that the man might have driven illegally before parking. But under the Fourth Amendment, officers need reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain or demand ID. The driver repeatedly reminded the officer he was on private property and hadn't been seen driving, yet the officer persisted, threatened arrest, and refused to call a supervisor. This wasn't lawful enforcement, it was pure retaliation. His frustration became clear when he admitted being upset just because the man didn't make friendly conversation. He crossed the line by threatening arrest over nothing, and even after getting the ID, he returned with arrogance, ignored the man's words, and walked away. This wasn't about law, it was about power.